Good evening or good morning. It's after midnight, so it's technically Wednesday. Again, I don't know why I can't get a tag out on Tag Tuesday, but this is the BookTube questions nobody asked until now tag, created by Mike at Riff Raff Reads, and linked to his channel and his video below. I was tagged by my friend Pat at Book Chat with Pat. This is going to be like the Ireland or Irish edition. The prompts are 11 in total. And one, do you own a copy of a book that is physically older than you are? Your own copy, not the original book. If more than one, then your favorite or the oldest one you have. Not valuable, just old. Old, okay. So I've got a copy of Joyce's Dubliners and Portrait of the Artist in one hardcover volume that has beveled edges. It's an old book, and it's kind of fallen apart, and it's annotated up by me, especially Dubliners. But I looked, and this book is from, it's Viking Press, New York, 1916. Then it was reissued in 1961. So I was born in 63. I also have this old copy of Finnegan's Wake hardcover. I picked it up at a library sale. It's not worth anything. The pagination is off by 29 lines. It's 23 pages behind. I bought this book in 2019. Happened to be Friday the 13th. This is Viking Press, New York as well. And this is from 1939. Fourth printing, 1945. So I've got that. I don't know. It's kind of curious to have a hardcover, big page edition of Finnegan's Wake, I guess. I have some old albums that I was going to bring out too from my childhood. My mom saved them, and I have The Jungle Book. She was into musicals. I have Jesus Christ Superstar. But here's The Jungle Book. My grandmother took me to see this movie at a theater in Toledo, Ohio when it came out. Look at these old songs for a rainy day. The Yodel song, Who's Afraid of the Big Bag of Love? I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas. And then 30 Irish favorites, followed by 25 polka hits. Killer, huh? And Frank Lloyd Webber, Tim Rice wrote the lyrics. Jesus Christ Superstar, Ben Vereen has played Judas. Yeah. Mary Magdalene was by Yvonne Elliman. I recognize her. But anyway, yeah, I have I have a few jazz albums that were my father's, and then my mom's are all musicals. Then mine are all Beatles. 2. What is your favorite kind of BookTube video to watch? Tell us why. I like an educational where they can throw in like books and then a remote go-to location. For example, last week Greg put up one about Chicago and the 5 books, the 5 novels that shaped it, and tied in his trip to Chicago with, you know, Native Son by Richard Wright, and what are some other ones? Well, it escapes me, but link to his video below. Like that, vlogs where they go on location live, like meetups, like in London or Philadelphia. They had one. I think they're gonna do one in New York City coming up, maybe. My dream is to have one in Oxford, Mississippi, Roanoke, Faulkner's mansion, Roanoke. Yeah, they don't have an airport that goes into Oxford, which is strange because, well, they got to have an airport that goes into Ole Miss, Mississippi State, you would think. Last time I looked, they didn't, so, and I don't drive, so I'm already trying to work out the logistics of the meetup. It's going to happen someday, not in August, because August in Mississippi is brutal. It's muggy. I know Georgia summers are brutal. Gnats, muggy. You gotta wear dryer sheets under your hat and that to keep the gnats off. 3, what is your least favorite kind of BookTube video to watch and why? I don't know. One isn't coming to mind. Maybe an unhaul. Do people do unhauls? I've been trying to spice up my channel or come up with ideas. I mean, I'm doing Faulkner in August in a week. I want to do go book by book through my classics, all the classics I've read in 8 years I've been on BookTube. Trying to come up with some other ideas. 4, what is your favorite book about books or reading? Can be fiction or nonfiction. I'm gonna go with Anne Lamott. Has a lot of books on like writing and reading. I haven't kept up with her in years, but there's one book I always like. It has Bluebird in the title, or Blue. I'll put it up here. And then you can't go wrong with On Writing by Stephen King. I should have a copy of that. ABCs of Reading by your old friend Ray Pound. Got a copy of the Cantos, but don't have a copy of ABCs of Reading. There's another book I've had on my Amazon cart for over a year. It's a book on forms. I like forms in poetry, like sonnets, sestinas, villanelles, and others, you know. But then I'd have to start writing poetry if I got that. A Hawaiian blend, Kona. Yeah, switch around. I drink Guatemalan coffee. I'm drinking Peruvian. Yeah, this grocery bargain market has a whole like wall of exotic coffees, reasonably priced. 5. What is a favorite book that is not from either your own country or the USA or the UK that is rest of the world? Well, could be Borges. Could be, God, dare I? To Hell, to 666, and Savage Detectives by Roberto Bolaño. Hell of a writer. Yeah, National Book Critics Circle Award winner, this one. Chilean. Spent much of his adult life in Mexico and in Spain, where he died at age 50. And 2666 was published posthumously. Well, they put all 4 books together. It was going to be 4 separate books, but his estate needed the money, the cashola, for his family and that, and expenses. I'll go with that. 6. What classic literature book did you enjoy reading the most, if any? Ulysses. Yeah, I have several editions of that. The Gabler edition, the Random House edition. Excuse me. Stuff back there is Joyce and Ireland related. 7. What decidingly non-classic book did you enjoy reading the most? Non-classic book. Man, was I going to go with Anne Lamott here? Because I looked up a lot of her books, and she's got like a boatload. Now it's not popping up. Anne Lamott books. Bird by Bird. Yeah, operating instructions. Bird by Bird is some instructions on writing in life. Funny and wise advice about writing, but it is also a great guide to living a creative and patient life. Yeah, she brings in Buddhism and spiritualism. She's in recovery. I think she's a Christian too. Anne Lamott. Good writer. What's this? Well, let me get back to the prompts. Where are they? So I'm not going to answer that question. 8. If you had to pick a life partner, any gender, from literature, who would you pick and why? Time travel permitted. I'm going to travel across and grab War and Peace and go with Natasha. Pierre's ultimate wife and interest in that. She's pretty wild. Or I'd go with someone from Dubliners like Evelyn, or the young woman that the 2 gallants screw over, or poor 9. What author, living or dead, would you choose to write your life story? It can be a novel or biography. I'd go with Hunter S. Thompson. Maybe this guy. Oscar Wilde. 10. Choose 5 authors, living or dead, to join you on a BookTube live stream chat about books and reading. All right. James Joyce, Yeats, Oscar Wilde, Sammy Beckett, and Hunter S. Thompson. All right, that's it. Tag people, I think. Yeah. So I'm going to tag Renee at Beyond Books, Flossie at the Grape Jelly Library, Charlotte in England, I forget your channel name, Greg at Another Bibliophile Reads, because Pat didn't tag you, and some others that I'd come up with in the description box below. So, hey, thanks. I want to thank my new subscribers. I finally got over the 1,444 plateau that I'd been on for a year, seemingly a year. So, yeah, I'm over 450. So when I get to 460 or 75, I'll do a Q&A. Wonderbar. Okay, any ideas for me to spark up my channel with videos? Let me know in the comments. Or we're always, I'm thinking of a gimmick for the Monday live show. I don't know why. I want to get t-shirts. Get some merch. I mean, like the fellows at the Codex Cantina have cool shirts. I want one. I've offered to buy one. I guess he doesn't have them for sale though. They get fucked up shirts they have. But yeah, I'd like to get some Monday live show t-shirts. Wonder how much it'd be. Like, subscribe, make a comment. I'll reply back to you. Talk to you later.